pro gamers, and welcome to Channel Nova. Today we're going to be playing Advanced Warfare, and today I'm going to be going over the patch notes for the most recent patch that has come out on so far Xbox One, PS4, and PC. I'm using the BAL 308. I had previously just prestiged, so I don't have any attachments hardly, and perks. Well, perks, you kind of get the good ones early for the most part. But, I'm kind of going at this pretty, strong. It is solid walker tanks right off the bat, but let's get right into the patch notes, and I will leave as many of them as I can in the description, because there are quite a bit, and we have about 9 minutes now to talk about them. So, let's get started. Game update 4/27. 2015. In-game updates, we got matchmaking improvements, highly doubted. Connectivity optimizations, highly doubted. PS4 fixed a rare issue where players could freeze when loading a map or remaining idle in a lobby. For the Xbox One, fixed a rare issue where players are not able to host a private match after returning from suspended/resume mode. Fixed an issue where player's controller could be unresponsive in split screen if either player unplugs their controller. Fixed an issue where players were not able to accept an invitation while in suspend/resume mode. Fixed an issue where players would not be able to join Xbox Live after returning from suspend/resume mode. Fixed a rare crash issue when entering system link menu. Fixed an issue where spectators in third person would see first person crosshairs on some weapons. Fixed an issue where the stock of the ARX would disappear when cloaked. For the PC, fixed an issue where the launcher scope could be seen briefly when swapping weapons with the VZ scope, variable zoom. Fixed an issue where scopes would not display after viewing a player in third-person spectator mode. Fixed an issue where the field of view would not change when changing from first-person to third-person in spectator mode. Weapon updates, the biggest thing here. There are 4 weapon updates. For the MK14, increase the headshot damage multiplier, so trying to give a buff to that. ASM1, they reduced the magazine size from 45 to 35. High take, decreased the initial recoil, decreasing down sights time, so that's pretty good, solid buff for light machine gun there. EPM3, only been buffs, and we continue that trend with the increased headshot damage multiplier and decreased the time it takes to build up your heat while you're firing. UI updates for the PC. All of these are PC until stated otherwise. Added more options for full screen display modes, stretched and centered. Added an optimal video menu button in the graphics settings. Fixed a rare issue where players were returned a multiplayer menu when selecting classes from the additional class slots. Fixed an issue where players with low video settings would have loot items without a preview image. Fixed the Alt F4 hotkey to close the application. Improved options for windowed mode. Turned off the HBAO positive for all graphic cards by default. And then the next one is PS4. Fixed an issue where players were unable to connect to play online after creating an online PSN account from the in-game menu. Added the ability to redeem all duplicate items in the inventory, so that's pretty cool actually. Fixed a rare issue where the game could freeze when redeeming an item from the armory. Fixed an issue for the virtual firing range that could display a higher than 100% accuracy when using shotguns and grenades. I actually found this out last night or the night before. I was like, I have 300 or 400% accuracy right now, because it counts the individual pellets and whatnot. Fixed an issue where arms without bodies would show up in the virtual lobby. Fixed an issue where some players were not able to pass leadership of a party to another player in the party. That's been in all of the Call of Duty games where you can change party ownership, so we'll see how that goes. Fixed an issue where the Woohoo side kill challenge was not tracking kills with certain variants. Store updates. Added quick access to the in-game store to the message of the day. Various improvements in network optimizations for the in-game store. Find that out I'll believe it when I see it. For the score streaks updates, fixed an exploit with the aerial attack drone score streak. Fixed an animation bug for the XS1 Goliath. Fixed a rare issue where you could be invincible after calling in a Goliath, and I have experienced that twice. Ranked play updates. Fixed a rare issue where players would lose functionality after entering and exiting a create a class menu. Fixed an issue where players were able to get around the probation period when leaving a game early. Game mode specific updates. Adjusted various spawning logic for domination, momentum, capture the flag, hardpoint, and uplink game modes. Believe that when I see it. Fixed an issue where players were able to enter a free-for-all match while using split screen. Xbox One. Fixed an issue where the grapple was able to be used on glass surfaces instead of breaking them. Fixed a rare issue where players were able to advance more than one gun rank with a multi-kill in gun game. Sorry. Fixed a rare issue where the contestant taking notifications were displayed incorrectly in domination. Seen that plenty of times. Map specific. Fixed various auto-map exploits across different maps. Adjusted various spawns for drift before and after the map event. Next one, all of these next ones are for Xbox One. Fishing issue where the animation for the aiming down sights will not show correctly after map-based score streak has worn off on site 244, just at the height of XS1 Vulcan on Perplex. Fixed a rare issue where missile strike would be uncontrollable on climate. Fixed a issue where orbital care packages could be called into inaccessible areas. Fixed an issue where the player card would show up twice in a kill cam when the player was using the map-based score streak on site 244. EXO survival updates. Adjusted damage for the EM1 doesn't say positive, negative, so just have to go with that one. EXO zombies updates. Fixed various automap exploits where players can remain in place and not be attacked by zombies for Xbox and PlayStation. EXO zombies fixed a rare issue where the UI icons for down teammates, orbital supply drops, and civilians will not show up on later rounds. Fixed an issue where the fire rate of some weapons would affect secondary weapon of a player. Various improvements to EXO zombies menu. The final ones are for Xbox One only. Improved graphical stability when using the magnetron gun. Fixed an exploit where magnetron weapon could have unlimited ammo. Fixed an issue where trap was issuing incorrect amount of credits. Fixed an issue where players weren't being damaged by toxic gas. Fixed an issue where Bubby could focus on distraction zone. Fixed an issue where the achievement for rescuing 20 survivors not unlocking. Alright, that is everything. There's a lot of patch notes, and I still have a decent amount of gameplay to go through, so let's just talk real quick about some big things. Obviously the biggest thing for everybody who cares, where it'll obviously readily affect you, are the ASM1. That is the biggest thing in this patch update. Being 45 to 35. Let me know, are you guys going to continue to use the ASM1? It's still a very competitive gun. I haven't used it as much, probably in the past like 4 prestiges. I have Strider and whatnot, and honestly the Speakeasy is not even in my top 10 for most wanted guns. My most wanted guns are like the obscure ones, like the MP11 Goliath and what's the other one that I want, the ARX Hole Puncher or the Steel Bite, but I prefer the Hole Puncher because it's better. But either way, I'd take either. So yeah. And yeah, that's really the big thing in this patch, other than some aesthetic improvements. Like I said, with domination, I have noticed that with the taking and contested. You're taking the flag after you've killed somebody in it. When it says contested, it will continue to say that, even though it's not. Not too bad of an update. This is the first. This gameplay you're seeing here is my first game playing on this patch, and there hasn't been any rough gameplay or lagging issues as of then. So most of the time, you see that solid triple kill right there. Most of the time, when people first download the patch, it's a little whack, and people have really bad connection and whatnot. And the patch only came out earlier today. I don't know the exact time it was released. However, it couldn't have been released more than like probably 18 hours prior. So prior to me recording anyway. So yeah, it's so far so good with the patch. Yeah, Black Ops 3. I've been hearing a lot about that recently. I haven't seen the trailer because I don't know if I mean, I heard it's really good. Everybody says it's really good. I don't know if I should hype myself up. I think I hyped myself up pretty good for Advanced Warfare, and it turned out to be an okay game, I suppose. But that's everything. Yeah, that is everything. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, have a nice day, and keep pro gaming. Bye!